Hello, everybody, and welcome to the finals of the North American 4v4 Siege Tournament. On the left side of your screen, you are going to find Cognitive Gaming, consistent staple in all finals of all tournaments that we run. And, of course, on the right side of your screen, you are going to find the Game Changers. So this should be a pretty interesting matchup.
Yeah, I mean, is it a best of three as well, DM? Just confirm for me. Yeah?
Yes, this will be a best of three. Hercules is going to be banned out on the left side. Aphrodite going to be banned out on the right. And yeah, I think the spectator UI is currently mismatched. Yes, we're going to switch
it up,
guys.
I'll be sorry in a second.
Before the chat blows up. GM, you're wrong. You can't read. To the Reddit.
The last ban being hovered over here at the moment. The picks are coming in quite quickly at the moment. It looks like it's going to be a Scylla ban coming out for the Game Changers. Yes, that's correct. I was just making sure I got it right then before chat went on at me.
Corona's going to be first. Wait. My mouth doesn't do that. Kronos is going to be first pick. I got it.
Look what Game Changers just locked in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bats and Chonga get given to the same team at the start of this one.
I don't understand.
My face is going to explode because this composition is looking great. Song Kui gets locked in, and now Chuck.
That AoE damage is real. Right side option back over to Snoop. Snoop is going to hover on. It looks like, oh wow, he's going to hover on and auto lock Mr. Habwa as ban option goes over to TGC.
Yeah, TGC going to have to sit here and look at what physical they're going to look to remove from this one because already 2 magical from Cognitive. Will we see an Apollo pick, another Haunted, do you reckon? Or would you reckon they would give that Kronos to Barracuda?
I think they did pretty well with the Apollo pick in the last game, but and they really could use another physical, but they need an assassin here. Now we're still banning. It looks like TGC still has option. Kali still on the table. Bastet still on the table. With that, it looks like a Thor is going to be taken off.
I can understand the Thor ban there. They want to take out a physical because they've already 2 magical, but we saw some teams already run other compositions other than the standard 2-2 setup of physical and magical. Kali taken away by Cognitive Gaming, and now it's going to be the Game Changers' turn to pick first. Pexies, what are you going to have? Noir is on the table, but already 2 magical lined up.
Yeah, Noir is available. They could run the 3-1, especially with Humbots having so much, but Bastet is still available as well. It looks like they are going to hover on and lock Vamana.
Vamana underestimated at the moment. I was trying to point that out with the Warriors as well because you were talking about AoE damage, and that's what the baby can bring to the table, DM, as well as be a great front line for his team.
So now final option actually, back over to Andy. He has his pick of the litter here. Again, Bastet still available. Hercules, actually, no, I'm sorry. Herc was banned out.
Yeah. What?
Stupid!
I'm done. I'm done. I can't. I'm sorry. It's stupid.
Okay.
Finals. Siege tournament. Cognitive. Stupid.
Okay. So we got a baby on each team.
Pretty much.
That's the only. I think that's the only. I was trying to make like comparisons. I think that's the only comparison. There's only a girl on one team. One's a water god. One captures ghosts. There's no other comparison except for the babies.
Yeah.
I think they're really going to go for cheese strats. I think they're going to go for recall demons. They're going to right into the Fields of Love, into the Storm Call. That's what they're looking for.
And then Andis is to clean it all up afterwards if required. That seems what it looks like on paper. I mean, the Game Changers team composition looks good overall on paper. Cognitive have got a game plan going into this one quite clearly. Looking for a bit of fun out of this one as well, I expect. The most interesting thing, DM, is it going to be as hyped as last game? Will it get as close?
I mean, I don't think any game will ever come as close as the game that we just witnessed. I just don't think so.
That was definitely a barn burner. I know for a fact that Bart would definitely call that one a barn burner for sure. So hopefully this one will be just as good. I've killed him. Please tell me I've slain him finally.
The barn burners.
My job is done.
Whoa! We're going to get into game 1 of finals in just a minute, guys. Remember, this is best 2 out of 3. Cognitive does come in a top seed, so they did manage to get first pick and then drafted a very curious team. But knowing what Cog knows, I mean, you can't put them past them. They're probably the most winningest team in North American qualifiers. They win the Alienware tournaments.
Winningest?
Yeah, it's a word. It sucks.
Winningest?
It's really, isn't that the worst word?
We don't have that in Canada, that's for sure.
We'll be back in a minute. Hello, everybody, and welcome to game 1 of the finals of the Siege North American 4v4 tournament, where we'll be checking in with Cognitive Gaming, strangely enough, going up against the Game Changers.
Yep, and we're going to see on the bottom side of the map, Cognitive Gaming with an unorthodox situational team here. Barracuda going to be playing that Cupid, but we're going to see a fight straight away.
Oh, Snoopy's in trouble, gets caught by the stop time. Can he find the jump over the wall? The heart bomb's active, the shot going through. Tor's not going to finish, he's 1 health and he gets out.
But there's the composition of Cognitive Gaming coming out as Barracuda drops those love hearts for his team, as they're all going to start recalling Barracuda playing Cupid. Jean-Qui going to be played by MLC Stealth, Omegatron on Chuck, and finally Andister on that Kronos. On the other side, DM, what do we see?
Game Changers worked their way through a very difficult bracket, almost losing in the last round to a base race, but they made it through, and Snoopy's going to be playing Hun Bots. Pecky's again somehow finds himself in action of Chang. Devio's going to be playing that baby, and finally the Boosh on Habwa.
Now, as we were discussing earlier as well, DM, we talked about hunter builds, especially in Siege mode, and how the Barracuda earlier on went Apollo and went for the chins. Will he go for that again on Cupid? Is it the standard build you get on a Cupid? It's not really, is it?
It's not. I mean, we see a lot of different things coming out from Cupid. Something that I personally love is, of course, full CDR with beads, going for that double heart bomb. It's like my favorite thing in the game currently. But it's extremely situational. In 4v4, they might not have as much time or pressure to really be able to utilize it effectively. Knowing Barracuda, though, he's going to be looking for a lot of auto attacks, basic attacks. I mean, he has some of the highest accuracy, I think, in the entire world currently in the Smite scene.
So as we look at the lane matchups, it's going to be Chunga and Vamana versus Chuck and Zhong on the left-hand side. On the right, we're going to see Kronos and Cupid versus Hun Bats and Habwa, as the wards are very, very in favor of Game Changers right here. Lots of early wards coming out.
Strange stop time coming out there, not hitting really anything as Boosh and Snoopy are pushed back. Heart Bomb, I think, was used there. Teleport in. Actually, no, Heart Bomb just got used. Snoopy's going to take some pretty serious poke there. It's going to be kind of put on his heels.
Left-hand side, a lot of trades going out. Devios is in a bit of trouble here. They'll hung around a bit, but going to be able to get away. The baby pulls out the umbrella.
First blood is right side. Snoopy gets hit by the Heart Bomb and was just a dead man walking underneath his tower. Stood there and accepted his fate.
Now the Boosh has to be careful with this minion wave pushing in. Barracuda and Andista are going to continue to look for the pressure where possible. Meanwhile, left-hand side, everything's all even for the time being. The poke was even between the two so far.
Well, I mean, Barracuda's really using that heart bomb effectively. He is, I think, 100% hit rate.
Left-hand side, baby comes out in defense as Pecky's gets very low under the tower. And look at MLC and Stealth and Megatron, both full health right now.
Pecky's is able to go back there. I think they're going to try to pressure this tower at least a little bit. Oh. Barracuda finding another kill. His accuracy is out of control. As we're seeing more pressure come out, we're going to have the opportunity. This is going to be big.
Yeah, Snoopy's actually going to pop the Fear No Evil, and the aggression is on to him, but is he going to be able to survive for the most part? I'm not sure. No, he's not. Barracuda with the turnaround. Cognitive at 3-0 up.
Yeah, they have a good opportunity here. Barracuda is just doing an amazing job so far. And as we get to the 210 mark, this is going to allow them to go back, get some extra pressure. 3-0 now. They lead. So we're getting in. Like I said, we're about 2:22 into the game right now. So Megatron on the left side is here fighting versus 2, but MLC Stealth rejoins the fight as the umbrella rank goes off. There's pressure here. MLC's taking a few bits of damage. He'll heal up a little bit, but Waxing Moon is whiffed onto the target they were looking for, and they're going to be forced back once again with the ultimates down.
Yeah, ultimate's down for the time being. Right-hand side, we're going to see the continuation of this battle. The Andista and Barracuda are slowly winning out on this side.
They have to. I mean, they have to keep that pressure. Boosh just took so much damage. Barracuda undeterred. One shot's going to do it. I mean, even if they don't get the kill, forcing him out of lane again is going to be extremely detrimental to the Game Changers.
Yeah, it is. We're going to see some aggression everywhere once again. Left-hand side, aggression coming out. DM.
Yeah, Pecky's is going to be forced out. They use double ultimate there. Every ultimate over in the left side is going to be down there. Pecky's will be likely the first to return. And right side, Snoopy just trying to hold off, taking a lot of damage there. Is forced to jump away again. Heart Bomb not going to finish him up this time. But I don't think I've seen Barracuda miss a Heart Bomb yet.
No, and Siege Tower on the left-hand side is coming down to what I expect to see Cognitive Gaming put the pressure on.
Man, I'm just very excited to see Cognitive playing this so well. They're using the backs as much as possible. They're teleporting when they need to. They're utilizing gold. They're utilizing pushes. Now look at Devios. He's low health at this point. Barracuda rotates over. Poor Pecky's is going to go down instantaneously. As Devios tries to find a path to run, he's not going to be in a very good spot. That's the end of his mana. Bush does get the knockup, but Barracuda really shouldn't be too deterred here.
Oh, he shouldn't. Bush going to use the wet paper to speed himself up and disengage, so helping out the mana there. Who got caught out by that left-hand tower. The Siege Tower still standing for the time being, and now the Silver Fury has been started.
I mean, they have the pressure. The left side tower is about to go down. You see the siege weapon pushing in and going down. Bush looking for an opportunity, but he knows he has nothing to hand here. 4-0 with their second siege minion of the game. Cog is just unstoppable.
And that Siege Tower is going to spawn on the right-hand side, which means this tier tower, the first tier tower, is going to be in trouble on the right-hand side now. Look at the buffs being taken away straight away by Cognitive Gaming in the jungle. Those tickets are being put to great use by them right now. Expect to see them all jump through on this Siege Tower one more time, DM.
So what I'm looking at here is that with his accuracy going into Jotun's Wrath here, I would expect that Barracuda's damage would just skyrocket. A little bit of penetration, the cooldown for more heart bombs, in fact 25% more heart bombs at its maximum efficiency, on top of the fact that that item gives you 40 damage. That's a lot of damage.
Oh, Anderson could be caught out here. A bit overextended, has to pop the sprint to disengage, but on the back line, we've got Barracuda there, having to also run away.
Oh, Waxing Moon kind of wasted there. Recall Demons proccing onto multiple people, trying to chase Snoopy, but really Devios is taking the brunt of the damage. Big baby form or not, he will be forced to escape, and he goes down to the back with the Time Rift.
Yeah, the Time Rift's doing work there for the time being, and now the Siege Tower is going to start assaulting this Tier 2 tower. Still at half health, the whole of Game Changers backs away.
This is going to be a free Tier 2, and all the while on left side, Omega has been tanking this siege weapon to ensure it doesn't even get into the tower. Every single one of the pristine-sized towers is just that, pristine.
Pristine, and look at this as well. We can see in Cognitive Gaming take away the mana buff in the camps as well from the Game Changer side, looking for more if possible. Nothing going to be found by Barracuda unless he rotates all the way to speed. Gonna choose not to, just place a ward over at that blue buff.
Omega has not been deterred here. Two people are in there, but still actually four-person rush. Omega's going to have to get something done. Storm Call going to activate and proc onto two. We have an ultimate getting thrown to Barracuda. Fear No Evil is down. The siege weapon is down to about one hit and will go down as MLC Stealth rotates in and finds himself a kill.
He does. He's going to continue onwards as Barracuda rotates in, looking for damage onto Snoopy. Sprint is popped as you see the Snoopy having to jump away from this as Barracuda and the rest of Cog are on the assault once again.
Yeah, pushing forward, another heart bomb plus the paper. Exorcism does not finish it up, and Moonflower Dance will keep it. And it stir in the back finds the baby again. That's the second time Devios has been caught in that situation.
And now Pecky's is going to have to try and defend here, but taking a lot of poke from Anister as well. There's the Time Rift going down. The wet paper is on. It's not wet paper, rather. It's Jean-Qui paper, and that one burns.
Oh, that final tick picks it off as they rotate back in. Snoopy doesn't really have much of an opportunity, but decides to teleport right there anyway. Now, Exorcism doing 50 to 60 damage per hit. You can see Snoopy might be in a little bit more trouble than it's worth staying around, but unfortunately, they have split push potential with Barracuda on the right side, not to mention teleport potential as you see ML Stealth heading back to heal up.
Yeah, everybody going to purchase at the right time here. Chuck going to stick around, and Megatron going to be on the front line as MLC stuff comes back through. Barracuda, as you say, pushing up the right-hand side. Expect to see the three members of COG look for this split pusher opportunity. Two members are keeping Barracuda busy here, though, DM. So that means the Siege Tower should get this tower.
Yeah, I think they're going to push this forth. This is another 1,500 gold and likely will be one of our quickest games today if they're able to keep this pressure on. But we have seen them down before. I mean, we saw a lot of people today get two Phoenixes down or get a Phoenix down and still manage to come back to at least make the game a little bit closer. At this point, though, TGC down 8-0 and 7,000 gold. This one seems a little bit far-fetched.
Yep, Barracuda wants to engage again, looking for the aggression as everybody turtles up under the Phoenix Game Changers with their backs against the wall.
More pressure coming through. Thunderstrike going to be used in a slowdown onto Devios as the Moonflower Dance comes out to heal a little bit more. It looks like he's going to jump into the base to try to heal as Boosh takes some serious damage. I don't know if that's going to be enough to kill, but he gets a stun on the backside, and Devios takes some free damage.
Yeah, bit of free damage coming out, so they're going to have to disengage for the time being. And what is going to happen with Cognitive? Well, the Silver Fury is up, and that's where they're rushing for right now. DM jungle camps are due to spawn as well, so the rush for the 2 siege towers at the same time could be very close this time round.
Yeah, look at Andy. He knows the red buff's up. He sees Devios rotating around the map, looking for an opportunity to jungle. He has boxing potential. 3 levels ahead. Devios cannot compete.
No, he can't, but he's got the backup of Boosh waiting in the background for the time being. But Andis is just wasting time as MLC Stealth rotates in for the red buff along with Cognitive. Great call from them once again, taking away objectives.
That's a 9-ticket swing, actually 18 if you count the fact that they lost that as well. On top of the fact that they're going to have their siege minion up in maybe about 30 to 40 tickets. On top of the fact that they just spawned one from the mid Fury, they're backing. They're going to buy up.
Down.
Yeah, this is big.
The ping went down on the siege tower. Watch this rush through. They're all going to just group up, get together, and push. Everybody's out of position on the right-hand side. They should be able to get there in time, though, before he gets to the Phoenix. But Pekkies needs to be careful.
Yeah, he's getting pushed down. I mean, he's going to be popping his sprint there. That's going to be hard for him to deal with. And note, he does have greater sprint and not heavenly agility.
Yeah, Heavenly Agility, great for the team composition that he's got here, but the aggression is coming out from Cognitive. There's the Fields of Love dropping onto all the members. Big Baby on the front line trying to keep them at bay as the Siege Tower continues to hit the Phoenix.
Weakening Curse still available. Phoenix getting very low as Snoopy tries to make something happen. He just goes down. Pecky's in the backside. Boost trying to get some damage, but Crushing Wave, more like just a little bit of a drizzle, gets destroyed. Habwa, no function whatsoever. Devios, the last line of defense here, and I don't see him being able to shut down 4 members of COG.
Not at the moment, so he's going to sit in the base, look for an opportunity, but the Titan is dropping. The Titan's getting lower, and this does get aggro, which means the Siege Tower is going to continue hitting for a little bit longer as it resets back to him. This one should be GG. Game 1 goes to Cognitive in 10 minutes and 14 seconds. 11-0, DM.
That was incredibly one-sided, and likely one of the most one-sided games I think we'll have seen today. 11-0. The Game Changers have to go into round 2 with, I have nothing. I mean, that is one of the strongest possible drafts that you can get.
Yeah, I mean, overall, Game Changers team composition on paper looked great, but Cognitive came out of the gates with a composition we would never have expected to see, especially the first pick Kronos and the last pick Cupid, and did great work with it. So we'll be going straight into the next one, I believe.
Yes,
okay.
That's right. This time it looks like the option of first pick, second pick will go, of course, to the Game Changers. They did lose game 1. They are taking first pick as production as Harold did to us. This ensures they're going to have a better chance to get a stronger pick ban phase. But, I mean, you got Chang'e, you got Hunbots. I mean, there's little more that you could want for. There's
not much left on the table, really, especially when you take the bans out of the situation as well, DM. I mean, pretty much Game Changers could have picked anything there because Cognitive's picks were not ones that we consider first top tier picks, in all honesty.
That's true. That was just an incredible showing by COG. And going into game 2, I imagine spirits are riding very, very high for them.
Oh, for sure. So I expect to see some crazy more stuff coming out because if they were going to play Cupid in game 1 and they're ahead now, they've got that game advantage. Maybe we'll see some even more crazier stuff. But what's left? What else could they pull that will be like, oh, really? I mean, I don't think there's anything left. Is there?
We've seen Fenrir support. We've seen Arachne today. Jean Quay's been being picked.
Janus! We need some Janus.
We do.
Cognitive, if you're listening to us, pull out some Janus for game 2.
I'm going to whisper Omegatron.
Whisper them in. Oh,
pick Janice.
Oh, production letting us know that Anderson actually did play him in one of the first early rounds, so maybe I'll pull it out for game 2 as we're into the picks and bans again, guys. Let's see what they're going to go for this time round.
All right, so right out of the gate here, we're going to see our first bans coming through. Again, TGC is going to be on the left side this time. They're going to start out with a ban of Aphrodite.
Yeah, Aphrodite, one of the top healer supports in this game. I mean, I know she's a mage, but she plays a lot like a healer support DM. She's got okay burst damage, but keeps your team going and snowballing, continuing on. And a Zhonghui ban I've just seen come out as well from Game Changers. They don't want to face that guy anymore.
That Salt Respect ban thrown over to MLC. Stealth option back over to the COG boys, where MLC actually has ban option here. Again, Homebots is on the table. Bastet, Chang'e, Poseidon gets banned out, and the option goes to Devios for first pick.
So a lot of mages banned out. 4 mages in this first round of bans go away, and now it's the game changer's turn to choose what they're going to pick up here. Hercules on the table, Chongo is available, Hunbats is available. A lot of big top tier picks available to them. How many times can I say available?
Yeah, there is a lot of stuff still on the board. Second pick, they're going to cover on and steal away Kronos, the keeper of time.
And a first pick Kronos. I mean, if Cognitive first pick Kronos, why don't we? That's what it was.
I mean,
like,
Andy
if they
has
do it,
had
we'll do
some
it
pretty serious games so far today with that god.
Yeah, he has. So it'll be interesting to see what Andy's going to have to play in this situation now that he's had it banned away from him.
So option back over to the Cog. MLC and Barracuda have choice of picks here. We see it looks like Chalk is going to be hovered on, and I imagine Barracuda is going to look at some type of hunter role, some type of ranged, and it will be a hover and lock onto Freya.
Yeah, Freya. That'll probably go over to Andister as well because his Freya is ridiculously strong. We see it a lot in Conquest, and bringing it into this, he's going to be able to do the similar sort of thing he does for Cognitive over there.
Bastet going to be hovered on for the left side. Snoopy option as well. Kali still on the table. Nuwa still on the table. Chang'e. There's a lot of different potential. And really, I want to see Pekis get into that Nuwa role.
I mean, Bastet and Hunbats, I would look at picking both of these two up here right now.
Yeah,
that could be a really good combination together. Chonga still on the table, as you said, as well. So any of those. And we're going to see Bastet being locked in here along with Bacchus. We've not seen a Bacchus today yet.
We have not.
They've been banned a couple of times, though. We have seen
high damage potential. Great CC and a movement that most supports would really be excited for. I think that's a smart pick, especially with the Kronos.
Yeah, I think it's a good pickup overall with Bacchus. I think Bacchus is very underestimated. Sometimes his damage from Intoxicate, his ultimate, does so much, and it's one of those skills in the game that everybody hates when it hits them. Everybody hates it.
Looks like Omega is going to lock in Cupid, likely for Barracuda, reprising that role after I seriously don't think he missed a single heart bomb.
No, he seemed to connect with every single one, and they were really clutch at forcing teams either back or confirming kills over and over again. So if it's not broke, why change things up? And that's what Cognitive are doing. They're going for a very similar composition here. So bans phase once again.
That's right. Looks like we're going to see a ban onto Hercules for Cognitive Gaming. Option back over to the Game Changers.
Game Changers going to have a little think about this one because it's going to be Cognitive's first pick, I believe, at this one. So what are they going to look to ban away? Well, it looks like they're going to have to ban away another mage because that's all really that's left for Cognitive Gaming to pick up. But it is Cognitive Gaming, and we just saw a crazy team composition come out of them. They could just run another physical. You don't know. But they've gone for the Agni ban.
I like that. I think it's smart. I mean, we haven't seen him too much today, but he still provides a lot in any team. Right side, it looks like we're going to get a hover and a lock.
Hades. Okay. We did ask for something like, can we be more shocked by the picks and bans? Well, we're going to see a Hades this game, and that's going to leave Game Changers to hover on Nuwa. And I won't be shocked if they lock this in because Nuwa is going to be great with the team composition they've got, the split push ability. But Hades
Nuwa
and
as well. I mean, Nuwa is getting hovered on, not locked in just yet, but this is Pekis' claim to fame here, and I would like to see him go for it at least once against Cognitive. Now, again, talking to the balance of the game, Chang'e and Hunbats, two of the most picked, most feared characters, have just been ignored.
Through bans and picks. All the way through bans and picks.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Loki.
Okay. Talking about balance, DM, it looks like balance is definitely good in the world of Smite right now because we're going to have a Loki and a Hades in this game. Had Cupid last game, but he's coming back again. We're going to see a Freya, a first pick of Bacchus this time around. We've not seen one of them, even though the bans, but a Hades and a Loki were the last two bans for this one. Cognitive Gaming versus the Game Changers. This is game 2. Cognitive won game 1. This is a best of 3. Get me okay?
Yeah,
okay?
I mean, I like it. Consider Bastet gets crippled. And Bacchus gets crippled, but Loki and Kronos can both use their ultimates to get out of the Cupid-Hades combination, but they can't do so if they're silenced. Chalk is there as well, and then follow-up damage from Freya's Valkyrie Discretion. That is a very synergetic comp.
It is, and Loki's going to be constantly looking for Cupid or Freya. They're going to be his main targets to try and take out of the fight, mainly Barracuda, or at least try and force the ultimate from Freya. We'll see how this one plays out, though.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to be getting into game 2 here, guys. If COG wins this, the tournament is over, and they will be the North American 4v4 Siege champions on top of the Alienware Arena champions and the 3v3 winners and the undefeated in the last qualifier. We get it. COG.
But not large tournament winners, right?
No, that was
Exactly. That was EU.
that was
Yeah?
Canada, right?
Yeah, Canada. Canada. We'll be right back, guys.
Hey guys, and welcome back into what could be the final game of the day as COG comes into this final series 1-0. My name is DM Brandon, and today I am joined by the one and only Behind You Man.
Behind You Man in the house. Thank you, North America, for having me this week in this tournament, which has been amazing. As Bar would say, definitely a barn burner. Game changers on the blue side, Cognitive on the right, sorry, on the top side, but we're going to see COG invade very early on here, DM.
Yeah, Pecky's kind of by himself, gets hit by the banish. He's going to be able to jump away. Really 40 seconds left. That wasn't really too effective, but they got a very deep ward. What a strange invasion we're seeing.
They had early wards but in preparation for that and still got hit by the whoop as well, but they're not giving up, and these early wards from Game Changers very, very smart here. Quick call out to Game Changer. We're going to see Snoopy playing Loki. Pecky's is on the back as Devios is on Bastet, and finally the Boosh is on Kronos.
That's right over on the right side. You're going to find Cognitive Gaming, again, leading the series 1-0 as Andy returns from the base playing Freya. Omegatron, again, reprising his role as Chuck. MLC Stealth going into Hades this time as Barracuda finds himself in a similar outfit, playing that little Devil Cupid.
So at the start of this game, you can already see those wards paying off for Game Changers early on to make sure the sort of strats that came out early from Cognitive don't happen again. And everyone's going to start at their boss at the time. We're going to see any interesting plays over the walls from these two. Not this time round. No one's really got the ability to do that. So we're going to see Chuck and Hades matching up on the right-hand side, I think. And Lannister, sorry. Andinster, where's my name going? Lannister? And we're getting ready for game. I was getting prepared for Game of Thrones. That's what it was. I'm sorry, I said Lannister. Freya and Cupid are going to be on the left-hand side for Cognitive.
And to be fair, COG would not be Lannisters. They would be like the Boltons.
The Ramsay Boltons of the world, flaying people everywhere.
Omega would definitely be Ramsay Bolt, crazy guy. Right lane, Stealth's gonna jump into minions here, activate the Devour Souls, heal himself back up to full, and force away Snoopy in the push. Now Snoopy this time playing Loki. I don't know why we're seeing a Loki with Chalk picked.
I mean, the Loki situation, he's going to have to focus both Freya and Cupid, who are his main targets to deal damage to. That's what Loki's going to look for overall. He can't really go aggressive onto a Hades or a Chuck here, DM, so he's going to have to play this very situationally.
Oh, Fields of Love going to come out, not going to find anything, but it will prevent Devios from backing so quickly. Heart Bomb going to land in the back. Actually, what? That was a Heart Bomb? Yeah, there it goes. Didn't pop up on my screen, but he did take double damage.
Either, but yeah, I did hear the damage going out. Hades going to clear the wave out on the right-hand side again. His sustain is very, very good during the early stages, and his wave clear potentially is strong as well. So Kronos and Loki may have a few issues with that for now.
Yeah, I want to
see though.
Oh, this could be good over on the left. He's getting very low. Barracuda super aggressive. Actually doesn't take a tower shot there, but again lands that shot onto Devios. Flutter still available, so no cats coming through just yet.
No cats for the time being. Loki actually going to rotate over to the left-hand side. So see Snoopy trying to sneak in for an opportunity where possible, leaving the boost to defend this right-hand side against two as Loki rotates.
I want to see more pressure coming out here. There we go. This is the opportunity. They're going to look for this one. Barracuda's very low. The cats are on. Heart Bomb gets body blocked by the cats, and they're able to push this forward.
True love never dies, but Cupid certainly does as Devios is still trading with Andinster, who goes into the sky and not going to be able to secure the kills. Backers dives the tower, Intoxicate into the whoop, but Snoopy's still there. He's looking for the pickup. He's going to find it.
Very, very smart pressure there. They were able to get him down as fast as possible to ensure that they got those kills. I mean, this time last game, we saw 2 kills in favor of COG, maybe even 3. This time, TGC's not falling for the tricks. They're not going to let Barracuda run wild, and the Bastet shuts him down. This is smart.
Yeah, it's really smart overall from the Game Changers' point of view, coming out strong in this one. And it seems today that most of the teams we've seen that start on the blue side come out very, very strong. It's happened all day. It's not like the map is, unbalanced in some way. The map's dead even, but always blue side. Seems to be very, very good early on.
I want to see...
Oh, Becky's! Gets hit by the Fields of Love!
God, he just was not ready to deal there.
Lights out. In seconds.
Lights out. Loki in some trouble as well, taking some damage. Taunting! Actually almost gets dived there. Omega goes for the torrent, but doesn't find it.
I mean, everyone always forgets about Hades as well. With the Devour Souls, does give him great regen in the lane, and it's also his wave clear ability as well. So keep an eye on him looking for the Pillars of Agony. As the time goes on, though, you're going to see it become a little bit less useful. Then
All right, so more pressure coming over on the left side. Maybe some tower damage. Barracuda does have a decent amount to him so far. I mean, nothing too crazy. Oh, DVOs. This could be trouble here. I think he's dead.
Yeah, it is. The heart bomb's going to land back. It's actually going to belly flop over the wall, but everyone's fine for the time being. Cognitive gaming side, that's going to be 2-2. Intoxicate, though, comes out from Pecky. He's looking for the aggression, forces the move away from Barracuda as the rotation. Snoopy.
Hindu man, they're going for the behind you, man. Assassinate the banish! He has
the banish was huge!
I think they're going to be able to pick this one up. That should not have been a trade, but Andenster showing his absolute perfect Freya play is going to turn a very dire situation into a clean trade.
Yeah, it turns it into a 2v1 overall because obviously we saw the pickup earlier on. The siege tower on the right-hand side, though, taking a lot of damage from the boost when finally Andenster rotates over here. They're looking to try and get down this tower, and the boost is going to have to back away.
There needs to be more pressure coming out here from the guys on TGC. They had an early lead, but they're just throwing it away as Cog is just free to pressure this tower. That's going to be the first objective of the game.
Yeah, and then Megatron just fought two members of the team and walked away from Devios as he got hit by claws over and over again. Like, I don't mind. I'm just gonna walk away. I've got sovereignty. It's all good. We can see Chak's gone for the very, very tanky composition and working for the team auras.
So Barracuda on the top side is going to clear the jungle buffs out. Now, guys, they did just lose their siege engine, so this is a flat 36 tickets they're going to get here. I think the trade that they're going to do for the tier 1 on the siege minion to get their jungle buffs, I think this is smart.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, they can come in and rotate. It's going to be 4 members grouping up here on this left-hand side, though. We could see a team fight because they're going to have to rotate over. Fields of Love goes down. The aggression is coming out, and Barracuda's the focus, but straight away he gets away from Snoopy, and now Snoopy's in trouble.
Yeah, Snoopy might get killed here, but check out the dives. Andenster's going to have to go up here. Leslie's going to go down to Pecky's. There was no chance for him to escape with no ultimate available, and now they're just going to try to get something done. Pillar of Agony does a lot. Pecky's taking heart bombs. He's going to go down too.
But meanwhile, though, Game Changer is able to take down the tower, push that siege tower in a little bit further, but they're only going to trade 1 tower for 2 deaths.
So far, I think Cog has done a good job of controlling this game. Even though the 1-for-1 trade on the tower, their rotations have been smarter. They have more tickets to their name right now. I mean, they're probably about 50 tickets deep, maybe 40 tickets deep comparatively. Right now to TGC, they don't have any.
Silver Fury rush, possibly from Cognitive. The Bush is aware of it, though, but they know there's a ward behind him, and he's not aware. He is now as that axe comes out from our Megatron, and the whole team of Cognitive grouping up. Freya's here. Can the Bush do anything? He's hoping for Bastet to get over here and help him out. Here's the engage.
Oh, they don't have the hand of the gods. TGC walks in and just steals that away. Megatron just was not paying attention as Bush uses his beats to try to get out of dodge. MLC stealth will be picked up. Devios takes the heart bomb as Omega tanks the cats, but the damage really at this point has been done.
It already has, and Pecky's trying to do his best to zone out Andenster as well, and that Freya siege tower did spawn on the right-hand side, and that is giving the flow to the game changers of this game. They've now got all their jungle to clear as well, DM, so they'll catch up on those tickets they're slightly behind on, but with that siege tower, it's going to allow them more push.
Yeah, I really like the way that they just played that.
Oh, jungle!
The steal coming out was just absolutely beautiful. But we do have counter jungle. Snoopy gets caught by Andy right there. A little bit too aggressive is Andy, but it looks like he's going to get away scot-free.
Left-hand side, the tower's going down. Pecky's kind of low. He's going to get hit into the sky, followed by the heart bomb on the landing. Great timing from that. Intoxicate. Bellyflop's going to do a little bit. Not going to trade with Barracuda, though, as he gets out of tower range. And this tower's going to drop left-hand side. Nicely played by Cog.
There's still 2 people down as well. Right side, they're trying to make something happen with this siege weapon, but it's already close to half as MLC rotates in. Nice fear. Good shot onto Devios with the Devour Souls, and it'll force him back as he will attempt to finish this up. Will we see an ultimate here?
Well, 3 seconds left for Loki to be up. Loki's actually up now. He's actually just going to tank it for the most part, wait for his cooldowns. But that gives him a chance to come through the pole. Snoopy's here. He's going to look for something. Immediate fear. Pillar of Agony is used. The damage is on. But immediately Devios jumps in, forcing him to cancel the Pillar of Agony. The aggression is real.
I can't believe that MLC Stealth didn't die. Got down very low as Fields of Love will be wasted. Pecky's jumping out, brings the heart bomb into his minions. Yeah, this is trouble. Stormcall gonna hit in the backside. Devios is in trouble. Can they catch him? 25% movement increase and then jump back for the bait.
Going to bait, but how long is he going to be able to survive? The cats go down, going to zone out for the most part. Just Juke got a drop though. So that's 10-5 in favour of Cognitive, and now they're the one with the siege tower up. DM, theirs was sooner because they started the minions in the jungle slightly ahead, and left-hand side is going to get pressured with only 1 member alive right now in the bush.
That's right. I mean, they're about to teleport over, and Boosh just isn't even in the right lane. He is in the right lane, whereas opposed to the rest of the team going to the left. It's going to be met by Snoopy, but I don't think Snoopy has enough pressure to make anything happen here.
No, not at all. Look at Megatron just zoning them out immediately. The whoop goes down as well, looking to try and catch Snoopy out. And now he's going to have to stand there and watch his tower fall and look for the defense at the Phoenix, because Cognitive are not done. They're come to fight at this one.
All right, we got a nice Thunderstrike coming out. Blink coming in from Snoopy there. Didn't quite find the target he was looking for. That Blink's going to be on cooldown as MLC still tries to find his way back in. They're grouping up pretty hard here. They got to watch out for the Intoxicate, but the Devour Souls keeps them alive. Phoenix is going to be going down.
Yeah, and now the escape is on as Snoopy's being chased down by the whole team of Cognitive. Immediately has to use the ultimate to get away, but he's not giving up. Freya's used sprint. You can see Barracuda chasing too. Snoopy's going to escape for now, though. The cost of that Phoenix.
Oh, all right, he's going to be forced into Valkyrie's discretion. It was a great decoy. Caught the body block. Pecky's, though, getting way too aggressive, is going to be forced to escape here. Just barely will be able to disengage, as we have an engagement in the jungle on the left side as well, whereas Omega and MLC will be running away. But unfortunately, Devios has found himself between a rock and a hard place.
He really has his pounced already, so that's on cooldown. Goes into the Chackle, and that's going to be lights out for him. Barracuda looking for the boost, but Boosh going to back away, and the whole of Cognitive going to disengage for now. Happy with their spoils of war in the jungle, but Pecky's gives a whack to a Megatron and say, "Not yet, son. Not yet. No recall yet. Just chill."
You know, this is actually really rough as well for TGC, considering the fact that the mid is about to spawn as well. We're inside a 20-second window at this point, and with their positioning and rotations, this could be really strong.
It is. I mean, Cognitive are looking to try and do a repeat performance of last game. However, this time round, it's taken a lot longer for Cognitive to get in the position they're in right now, DM. Game Changers are on the board in terms of kills. Golden Experience definitely in favor of Cognitive, but Game Changers do have an opportunity if they can choose the right fights to fight.
So, Hindu, man, we're 5-12 right now. 10 minutes, 38 seconds into the game. But there's a 5,000 gold lead. TGC has no control over mid right now. Snoopy's looking to go in here, but I don't think that's a smart choice.
Nope, not this time round. They've got the Hog available and a Megatron this time. Gone for the rank 3 and that, so he's going to be able to secure that one for them. Damage camp coming up. They're going to get caught out here. Go for the damage, DM. The double whoop does connect as they try and focus the minions. Belly flop comes out. Intoxicate doesn't really connect. Pecky's has disappeared in seconds, and now MLC staff is in there with the Pillar of Agony. Snoopy cannot secure Barracuda, and Devios has to run as the Boosh wasn't even able to get involved.
How was Barracuda even able to escape there? Oh, poor Devios, not in a great spot, is going to find himself caught by Barracuda. The stop time goes out and misses all as the rotation over towards the right side continues. Barracuda is going to be able to drop hearts for himself in just a second, keep himself alive.
Left side, look what's happening. Once again, we've seen this time and time again in Siege, and those fire minions starting to hit on the Titan is going to give the opportunity now for Cognitive Gaming to push down with this Siege tower, look to take out the other Phoenix.
I want to see Barracuda back here, get some of his health back, teleport back in, go towards the right. Cog has been extremely dominant in all points of this series, aside from the first 3 minutes of this specific game when they had a very small deficit. But now leading up by 10 kills, 5,700 gold, and 10,000 experience. This second tier 2 tower is about to get burned down.
Oh, well, Megatron goes aggressive, silencing the whole team to keep them zoned for the time being. There comes MLC Stealth, though. The burst damage from him and Amnister is real. As you can see, the Snoopy has to use his ultimate to get away. Barracuda's in deep now with the sprint. Cats are forced. Phoenix gonna drop. Cognitive Gaming looking good.
Yeah, they're not even worried about the cats. The siege weapon still sitting very high as they're forced to deal with the fire minions on the left side. Decoy not really able to do anything as the Phoenix goes down on both sides once again. This is gonna be it, guys, at home as you raise your cognitives. That Titan's gonna die, and we're gonna have our North American 4v. Oh, wait.
Oh, no.
Wait. No, you will have our fourth of 4v4 North American Siege winners.
Siege winners going to Cognitive Game Changers, put up a great performance. So that is the end of this week's tournament as we see Cognitive Gaming winning out. DM, those two games were very, very quick. Very quick.
It's not even just those two games. Every time we see Cognitive play, it's a lightning bolt. I mean, they won this. They won Arena. They win 3v3. I've seen them win 1v1. I'm really nervous that they're going to branch out into 2v2 now and just become the champions of everything.
Well, that's what Cognitive Gaming want to do, I guess. If that's
I'm not
their
running
prerogative.
2v2 anymore. Nope, it's over. I'm
So
not
where are you
giving
going to
them.
go
I'm
to?
not
Where are
giving
you
them
going to go
everything.
to now? You're going to go to 1v1? Is that where you're off to
I
next?
started in 1v1. Thank you, Hindu man.
Okay, and then what happened there?
I got bored. I like 2v2.
I,
But
I
yeah,
see.
the champions. I mean, COG is really showing that they are just not afraid of playing Smite in any fashion. I mean, they win 5v5 tournaments. They win 4v4, 3v3, 1v1. I mean, this is the true cognitive nature. And it's not like they had an easy trip. I mean, they went through Team Medi, one of the teams that were favorited to win the tournament. They went through Return. They went through Diligence, who got through Happy Feet. I mean, they had a really decent bracket on top of the fact that they beat Critisaurus, who wound up through Torch, and then got through Game Changers, who won the bottom side of the bracket. I mean, that was no easy feat. They weren't handed a free platter.
No, 63 teams turned up today as well. Big shout out to you guys in North America for showing up. That's more than EU put out at all. So EU, you're going to have to step up your game tomorrow because NA really showed how deep their talent pool goes. I mean, every single round was really close in all honesty.
Yeah. I mean,
Crazy
especially that
games.
the base race coming out from Fat
Oh, that
Chunks
base
and
race.
Game
What a
Changers.
launch.
Oh my god. I mean, you guys, I hope everyone out there who was wondering how the game mode could be more aggressive than 5v5, I really, really hope that you guys watched that and saw how truly aggressive the game type is. I mean, you just got to focus up, play as a team, use the VGS, use wards, and the game turns into an action-packed, just non-stop mode, and I love it.
Yeah, and even if you like 4v4 or 5v5, big shout out to hi-rez for bringing us another game mode that is actually competitive and fun
Yeah.
to play as well, DM. A lot of other MOBAs out there have really tried to do that without great success. So it's good to see that, hi-rez are looking for new opportunities wherever possible. It's great for us as players to be able to have that chance.
So, for those of you who might not have caught the whole tournament, or for those of you who have, we do have a highlight reel coming up in just a second. The North American tournament is done. Check out with us, and I'm going to do my Bart thing, and I have no idea what time it is, amount of hours, tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time as we check in with the European seed in their 4v4 tournament. We'll see you guys in the morning. Stick around for the highlight reel. My name is DM Brandon, my co-caster Hindu Man. Have a good night.